I used to be a beat cop a long time ago, and I get called out to these domestic disputes, probably hundreds of them over the years. And there was this one guy I'll never forget, this one piece of shit, Gordy, about 280, 300 pounds, and he had this tiny wife, and she was so small, like a little bird. She had wrists like small branches. And every weekend it was the usual crap. We'd come out and we'd pull her aside and we'd tell her, come on, tonight's the night we press charges. But this wasn't one of those deep down, he loves me bullshit. No, this girl was scared. She wasn't going to cross him, no way, no how. And we pass her off to the EMTs and we cuff him, we take him downtown, throw him in a drunk tank, he'd sleep it off, and then he goes back home the next morning. But this one Saturday night, my partner phones in sick and it's just me. And I get the call and it's the usual crap. Broke her nose in the shower. And I cuff him, I put him in the car and I start driving all the way into town. And he starts humming Danny Boy. Danny Boy. And it just rubbed me the wrong way. So instead of going left, I take a right out into nowhere. And I get him out of the car and I get him on the ground and I stick my revolver in his mouth. And I get real close to him and I tell him, this is it. This is how it's gonna end. And he's crying, going to the bathroom all over himself, swearing to God he's never gonna touch her again, screaming as much as anyone can with a gun in their mouth. And I just tell him to be quiet. Because I'm thinking real hard about what I'm gonna do here. And of course he goes quiet. Real quiet, like a dog waiting for dinner scraps. And it's just us there for a while. Me thinking about what I'm gonna do, and Prince Charming stuck in the dirt with shit in his pants. I take the gun out of his mouth, and I tell him, if you ever touch her again, I swear to God and such and blah, blah, blah. Just trying to do the right thing. But 2 weeks later, he killed her. Caved her head in with a whirring blender. And when we got on scene, there was so much blood you could taste the metal. Moral of the story is, I chose a half measure when I should have gone the whole way.